Before Ghost ever sang a lyric on one of their albums, Ghost introduced themselves with a statement. That statement was Deus Culpa. Deus Culpa is the opening track on Ghost's debut album, Opus Eponymous. Released in 2010, it's an instrumental piece, no vocals, no lyrics, no overt explanation, and yet it may be one of the most important songs Ghost has ever released. The title, Deus Culpa, translates from Latin as God's fault. Not man's fault, not original sin, but God's fault. That single phrase tells you everything you need to know about the story Ghost is about to explore in this debut album. Here's where it gets fascinating. Deus Culpa is not an original composition. The melody is actually a reversed version of Bethlehem Star, a traditional Swedish hymn about the Star of Bethlehem, the star that guided the three wise men to the birth of Jesus Christ. In its original form, Bethlehem's Star is a song of hope, of divine guidance, of salvation arriving in the world. Ghost takes that melody and plays it backward. This isn't subtle symbolism, it's inversion. By reversing a hymn that celebrates the birth of Christ, Ghost immediately establishes the core theme of Opus Eponymous. This is not the story of salvation, this is the story of the rise of the Antichrist. If Christianity tells the story of light entering the world, Ghost asks a different question. What if the darkness was inevitable? What if the blame isn't humanity, but God? That's Deus Culpa. The fact that Deus Culpa has no lyrics is important. This isn't a sermon, it's a ritual opening. Like the doors of a cathedral slowly opening, but the altar inside is wrong. It prepares the listener psychologically before the album even truly begins. By the time the next track hits, you're already inside Ghost's world, whether you realize it or not. Opus Eponymous roughly translates to self-titled work. This album is Ghost announcing exactly who they were at that time, and they begin that announcement by flipping one of Christianity's most sacred melodies on its head and calling it God's fault. From that point forward, everything on the album makes sense. The inverted theology, the rise of satanic imagery, the mockery of religious certainty, the idea that the end was written from the beginning. Deus Culpa isn't just an intro, it's a thesis statement. Ghost didn't ease into controversy. They didn't wait for later albums to make a point. They started their entire career by saying, if there is a fall, if there is a corruption, if there is an antichrist, then maybe it was always part of the plan. And that's why Deus Culpa, a quiet reversed hymn, is in my opinion one of the most sinister openings in modern rock history.